o'clock here in Phoenix, Arizona, and it is 108 degrees. Where's the lights? Susie, turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Okay, my goodness. Gosh. Hello, everybody. I'm Susie B, and this is the Susie B channel. What are we doing today? We are making some kind of concoction with lentils. My gosh. Look at these lentils. My goodness. All right. So I've soaked these overnight, right? I've soaked these all night, overnight. Now they're all nice and soaked. I just rinsed them. And now we're going to cook them. What are we going to be doing with these lentils? Well, it's an experiment. So I'm going to need to put more water in there. Let's put you on your stand and let's look at the lentils while they cook. All right, let's get some more water in this pitcher. So I just drained them, and I also rinsed them. So I had this weird idea last evening, early this morning, and I was like, you know, I've been wanting to make some kind of new creamer. And I was wondering, what is the best plant-based creamer that is not really a nut that I could put in my coffee? And, you know, just instantly, boom, lentils came to mind. And I'm thinking, I wonder. So I kind of did a little research, and there actually is a company that makes creamer that's actually just starting to do this. So it's not in any barista place that I know of. So this is probably going to be trending soon. And I just want to get a head start and see if I can create this concoction and see if it works. And let's see how it tastes. So these are lentils. Hey, John, how you doing? Good to see you. Rashid, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Welcome in. So these have got to cook for 15 minutes. So let's put our timer up here. And I know this sounds really disgusting, but it's an experiment. Experiments aren't always delicious, okay? All right? So just bear in mind that this is a experiment, Susie B's experiment. So I am going to be attempting to make a coffee creamer with lentils. Let's see how it comes out. So we're going to wait for this to boil, and let's get some more water on the pitcher. The pitcher is producing nice filtered water. Let me just say hi to everybody, and hello everybody. We are going to be making a horrible, delicious concoction made of lentils, and I don't know if this is going to come out, but we will see. So let's see. They've been soaking all night, these lentils, right? These lentils right here, right there, right? So they've been soaking all night, and they're the yellow lentils. So according to my research, the red and yellow are the ones that boil the quickest. They cook the quickest. And so 15 minutes. We're going to wait 15 minutes. That's 5, 10, 15. That wasn't 20. 5, 10, 15. So here's our lentils right here. And they cook. They will cook. They will cooking. They will be cooking. Okay. All right. Thank you, Rashid. Thank you for moderating. Thank you. Pikes. Hello. Hi, Miss Joyax. How you doing? You could make Italian food, Mexican style. Yeah, we're going to do some crazy cooking. You know, because I don't have very much left here in the city till September. September, I will be going away to the village, but I'm trying to make the most of my summer. I need to get out there and start kayaking, but we will probably do that later. And I wanted to bring you all with me, but the phone will melt. So that's why I haven't been doing kayaking live outside. So anyways, We are going to attempt to be making a coffee creamer, and yes, some people will call it crimes of humanity, and I don't care. This is an experiment, and it's meant to be some, it's we are going to be discovering new things. Mr. X, John P, brother, how you doing? Good to see you. So yes, these are our lentils. I don't even know if they're supposed to be covered. Maybe I'll cover them, but I gotta add some more water. Let's add some more water first. We're definitely gonna need the water portion of it to make our volume, right? So you want your water portion. This is not salted because this is gonna be sweetened. So according to my research, you don't want to add any sweeteners at this stage until the lentils have been cooked. Towards the end, you can add sweeteners because they will hinder the cooking process. So, just so you know, that's too small. All right, we will try this lid. So we will use that lid. We will be cooking for 15 minutes. And 15-20 minutes, I think. So I already set my timer. How's everybody doing today? Happy hump day to everybody. Was that loud? I think that was kind of loud, huh? Okay, we'll tone it down a little bit. Welcome into the Susie B channel. We are going to be attempting to make a coffee creamer, and lo and behold, our ingredient is going to be lentils. So now I know that there's a company making this already, and it's just fairly new. According to my research on the internet, as you know, if you know me on my channel, I don't really leave the house too often. I don't do the shopping, so I kind of went online to see if anybody has been incorporating this commercially, and actually there is one company. So if you're curious, go do your research, and you'll find it probably pretty instantly. But I'm going to try this, and all I got to do is boil these till they're nice and tender and soft, and then we'll show you the next steps after that. Scully, how you doing? So, you all, if you all know me, you know that I only use one kind of creamer, and that's usually Bailey's, or it's Connolly's, or it's whatever. It's a creamer with a little bit of liqueur in there, and that's usually my creamer. But I was realizing that almond milk is also can be used as a creamer. Oat milk, you can use soy milk, coconut milk. There's a ton of other stuff that you can use for a creamer, but you need the fatty in there. So, oh, you know what? I need to add. So this is for my concoction. This. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done this first. I'm just gonna add just a little bit of rice in here. So apparently that makes it smoother. And you don't have to add this, but it says it creates a gelatinous texture, making a creamy, smooth finish. So we might have to cook these a little longer, but that's a small amount of rice. Rice usually cooks in usually within 10 minutes. So we might have to just check on that. So I just put in just literally like a small handful of rice. So we'll see. Rashid says, hey, Scully. Scully says, bro. Scully says, hello, John P, brother. Okay, thank you, Rashid, for moderating. I appreciate it very much. I can't see all the inconsistencies and maybe non-humans popping in and deciding to do a little no-nos. I appreciate it very much. Rashid, I appreciate you. So this is our experiment for the day. It's the lentil experiment. It's a lentil project. Okay, so I got more water here. I got the temperature on about 4, so it's already hot. It's starting to looks like it's getting ready to boil pretty close. So we don't really cook a lot of lentils, but we have them, and I think every once in a while we're like, hey, let's make a lentil soup, or let's do a barley soup. So that's another thing that's kind of questionable. Barley, does barley make a creamer? You know, if you, as long as you don't incorporate savory to these things like lentils or barley, if you sweeten it, which you could use like a date paste, sugar, and I'm trying to stick with like brown sugar, monk fruit. I do stevia, but I do that in pop. But monk fruit, cane sugar, pure cane sugar, and have you guys ever watched the process of brown sugar being made from cane stalks? It is freaking crazy amazing. It's crazy. Roadhog, how you doing? Welcome in. Strand says hello. Hello, Strand. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Happy Hump Day. And so, if you're wondering what's in the pot, there's lentils in here. And I had this crazy idea this morning, really early. I was thinking, what else could I make into a coffee creamer? And then just like that, the word lentils popped in my head, and I'm like, you know what? That's weird. Let's research this a little bit. And sure enough, it is possible to convert lentils into a coffee creamer. So I decided to jump into the cupboards, look all around, and I found a bag of lentils. So these are the yellow lentils. The yellow and the red are the easiest to, quickest. They cook quickly, and even quicker, I guess, even more quick when you soak them overnight. So these have been soaking for over 7 hours. So I'm gonna just boil them and see if I can create a creamer out of these. Johnny Small Pepper, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. So I'm going to be attempting to make a creamer out of these. Roadhog says, Roger did that a minute ago, and I was about to say that. Okay, what did I miss? John P, hello from Roadhog. Be sure to hit that like button, says Rochette. Thank you. Thank you, Rochette. Uh-oh, what's going on? What's going on? Maybe is it a little bit too hot, huh? Because this is, oh, you know what? I should be stirring this. I should be stirring this because it says, do not, and I repeat, do not let this lentil stick to the bottom of your pan. So you must stir. This is like a witch's brew. Look at this. We're creating a concoction that is both dangerous and horribly despicable and delicious. Okay, all right. So it's all stirred, nothing sticking to the bottom. There's no oil in here, there's no salt, there's no sugar, there's just water and lentils, because apparently adding sugar could hinder the cooking process. So it could, prevent the lentils from cooking properly. So I get that. So it just says cook until soft. Where's my spoon holder? There it is. Cook until soft, and then we'll pull them out and we'll throw them in the processor and get them down to a consistency that is favorable for a creamy substance texture. Creamy texture. So let's let these babies cook. This is like a quick process. It's not going to take all day. So there's our little spoon. We got things cooking. I'm smelling the lentils. Let's look at the chat. Scully says hello to Johnny. John P says smells good. Oh, and you know, I should have done 2 batches because I actually like lentils, and adding a little like carrots and maybe a few a few veggies, and maybe a little bacon. Heck, even sausage. I mean, we can go like lentil gumbo and throw some shrimp in there, a little sausage, and just a small little gumbo with lentils, just something experimental, right? All right, that's just my idea. That's some moonshine. Rashid, Rashid, Rashid. We want to be able to remember this dish while we consume it and not pass out. Although I think the moonshine will evaporate away if I did do that. But that's not today's recipe. Rashid, go get your lentils and you add your moonshine, and we can cook them together. Oh, the sugar will burn at the bottom, huh? The pot before the beans are ready. Okay, yeah, that's why I'm specifically following the instructions not to add that till towards the end of the cooking process. So it's already been almost 15 minutes, and these lentils have expanded quite a bit, as you can see. Wow, look at that. Because my timer is about to go off in about 30 seconds, and I'm just going to try these to see how tender they are and see where they're at. Wow. Yeah, they're ready to go. They're ready to go. Okay, so they are ready. That was pretty spot on. 15 minutes was like pretty spot on for these. Let's see if I can. Come on. All right. So the sugar. Okay, so I have cane sugar that I'm going to add. I was thinking brown sugar. I don't know if I should do. So at this point, maybe I should add this while it's in the processor, huh? All these ingredients, and then just mix it like that. So I want to do vanilla, and I want to do some sugar, and I don't know. I was thinking caramel, cocoa powder, all the sweeteners. Let me take these off. We do need some juice in here. Hopefully that's enough juice for these lentils. And we don't want to. There's still quite a bit of juice in there. So just bear with me. This is my first time. This was a thought that I had last evening, which was crazy. So where's my processor? Processor, where are you? There you are. Okay, let's grab it. It's my this almond milk machine. Here's the processor. I mean, should I do that or should I do it in the blender? What do you think? Blender? Blender is just as good. I don't know. What do you guys think? I got the processor, but I also have a blender that probably does the same thing, but the blade is just different. So either one, brown sugar, you don't need as much. Yeah, right. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm gonna go light on the sugar. You don't want to put too much sugar. I'm not really. When I do sugar, I like to do sugar, but I don't like to to overdo my sugar. So we're gonna do the processor. This light's not working again. Jeez. Okay. Oh, let's see. I've got to get the garbage out. I'll be back. Okay, Rashid. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I got my sugar right here. So that's cane sugar. I'm gonna add that. I don't know the ratio. We're gonna wing it, because that's what I've done all my life, is wing it. So hopefully you guys can see. Hopefully the lighting is sufficient for this process here. Let's get this in here. I'm going to use this processor, and yes, it is old. That's what we got, so don't be hating. Don't be hating. Don't be hating on that processor. Let's make this smaller. Come on. All right, well, that should be good. Close-up is good. Close-ups are good. We like close-ups. Okay, so the only reason that I worry about this is we don't want to put too much liquid in here. We want to kind of get it to a nice silky consistency, and then I don't know, I might have to transfer it to the blender, but let's try it this way. So there's the rice in here. Oh my god, I didn't try the rice. That might be a little problem. The rice is still slightly al dente. Wonder if I let it sit for a while. I'll just put it back in the pot. Not cook it for a couple more minutes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Forgot to put rice in here. So when I was researching this, it said to add just a little bit of rice to give it a consistency that's smooth. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna need to. Not sure if I'm gonna need to strain this either. So I mean, I have all that is in my mind. Like, these are all steps that I may have to take. So just sharing that with you all. Let's just cook this for another couple minutes. We're gonna do 5. We're at 22 minutes. Okay. Roadhog, where are you from? Welcome into the channel. I don't believe I've ever seen you here, but I appreciate the advice. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that cook for just another few minutes, and get that rice soft. I forgot I put it in there, and also when I started my timer, I was already 5 minutes in when I remembered the rice. I was like, oh crap! I'm just going by memory. I do have this stuff written down, but it's just kind of going by memory. So I'm going to see. I'm kind of anxious to see if this is going to work. I know people are always trying to look for an alternative to coffee creamers, and there's a bunch of coffee lovers all over the world, and we're always looking to see. Some people don't. Some people stick to their regimen, their how they habitually drink their coffee, and some people develop tolerances to dairy, to nuts. They're allergic to nuts. So I was just trying to figure out. Almond milk always worked for me. I do not do dairy in my, I can't do half and half, especially in sauces. It's really hard on my system, and I'm always looking for alternatives. But like ice cream, it's weird. I could eat ice cream. I can't eat custard. So and I could do almond milk, but the nuts, like doing nuts for so many years, I kind of want to switch it up a little bit and try less of the nuts, the almonds. I definitely don't do cashews, and I can't do oat. The oat falls heavy on my system also for some reason. I always thought, oh, I'm going to try this oat milk or this oat creamer. And heck no, it falls heavy on my system just like custard does. So it's almost like consuming just a small little glass of half and half, and you know how creamy and delicious that is, but I can't do it. It really hurts my system. So oat milk does the same thing, like custard and milk. so I just can't do that stuff. So this is why I'm trying these lentils, just to see if this could be possibly something that I would like to try for a little while, then find something else. Because there's always there's a gazillion things out there that you could probably turn into a creamer. I mean, I could make this into a lentil matcha creamer if I wanted to, right? Matcha, um, caramel lentil, chocolate lentil. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. So thanks for popping in, guys. Oh, you're in Michigan? Rice takes 12 minutes at least. Okay, so yeah, I'll check on the rice. Yeah, 12 to 15 minutes. I put such a little amount of rice in here, and I'm hoping that it'll. Let's try to see the rice right there. I put a very little just to add that little smooth texture that it said when I read that. Okay. What did I put it for? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? We'll do another 5. So we'll do that. So it says while you're live, you can actually pause your live. And I don't know, has anybody tried that? Is that way you guys don't have to wait? I was like, I'll just pause and then come back in 5 minutes. But I don't see the, let's see. Mute. Yeah, I don't see that option. I think only like if you maybe if you answer, if you take a phone call, it will pause your live, but there's not, I don't see an actual option to do that. You went to just adding sugar when you drink coffee, unless it's a Monster Energy coffee drink, but I can only drink 1 cup or my stomach hurts. See, when I drink coffee, I drink coffee like having a dessert. So I don't do coffee every day, and when I do drink it, I like to foo up my coffee. I like the caramel on it. If it's it doesn't matter if it's cold or hot outside. I'll drink it hot and cold in any weather. But usually now that we're in summer here in Hell's Kitchen of Arizona, I still drink a hot coffee only because we keep it cool in the house at like 74 degrees. So that's a temperature perfect for a hot coffee, right? So, but if I go outside, I want to have an iced coffee in my hand. But since it's cool inside, I do the hot coffee. And but that's how I drink my coffee. I like my coffee like I'm having a dessert. So it's a liquid dessert. I'm telling you, like the whipped cream, the caramel, the chocolate syrup. I'll make a blue coffee. I'll make a purple coffee, whatever. I like to do my coffee a whole many different ways. Chocolate coffee, you name it. But this is kind of an idea that I had last evening, and I I really am curious to see how this is going to come out. I don't know. We can just talk until it's done if you want. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. A lot of people don't like to stick around for very long, and they're just like swipe, 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 which is fine. I'm just trying to keep it interesting. So if you just popped in, I am attempting to make a creamer from lentils because this is going to be trending soon. According to my research, there's only one company doing it, and it's not served in, as far as I know. I still got to do cross-referencing, researching, and I don't believe this has hit the shelves yet. I think it's one company is making this, but I don't know if it's hitting the shelves yet. So we're going to try it. Hey Henry, how you doing? How are you feeling today? Good to see you. So yeah, we got another minute to wait. That'll be like 10 minutes. Let me just try see if I can get a rice grate in here. Let's see, there's rice in there. I could eat these lentils just plain like this. Yep, it's gonna be ready. So we got one more minute. That'll be perfect. That will be perfect. So yeah, I was like, wow, what the heck? Why would I think of lentils? Because what was the other thing I was thinking? Um, I was basically thinking what we had in the cupboard because this was like at 2 in the morning, and I'm not running down to the store because nothing's really open. And I thought, what lentils popped in my mind? So I was like, you know what? Okay, let's start with that. That's a good start. It's not a bad ingredient. It's healthy, good stuff. You can make all kinds of nice dishes. You can make a spicy lentil soup. I honestly am thinking about with the leftover lentils in the bag of making like a lentil gumbo because we got like sausage in there, and we got like shrimp, and we got a few ingredients that I could probably make a nice little lentil gumbo. So we're gonna go over here to the processor now, and let's put some of these in here. So the rice is soft now. We got this. Let's see what happens, guys. We're gonna add the sugar to this part right here, and I'm gonna just taste it and see as I go to see how it tastes with just sugar, and then I'm gonna add vanilla and see how it tastes with just that, with sugar and vanilla, and I am so curious to see how this is gonna come out. We do want some of that juice in there. It says don't throw your juice away if you're trying this at home. You're gonna need it to add to the. All right, let's turn this off. Let's see what we get. Should I just pour the whole thing in there? God, I don't want to put too much juice in there and have it all splatter out. Because I'm looking at the volume there, and I'm looking how much I'm going to get once it's all. We'll put the majority of it in there. There's a little soup left. I'm going to cover that, and let's see how much sugar. God, I don't know why I get hiccups all of a sudden. I'm going to add sugar. That was one spoon, 2 spoons. We'll do 3. We'll do 3. Okay, let's see what we get. I'm gonna just mute it so it doesn't hurt your ears. Venti! Getting older sucks. The best tea is Venti. Okay, go and mute. Okay, so just as I suspected, a little bit of the lentils decided to escape from the processor. And I just tried a little bit of it, like the paste. Um, it's good. It's, it's actually pretty freaking good. I am just unbelievably shocked. So, let's use my other spoon. Where's the other spoon? So, this is what we got here. I mean, I think I could, I don't know. I don't know if I should strain it or should I. So, here's the consistency right here. That's the consistency. As you can see, it's still got a little bit of lumps in it. I don't know if I need to strain it or not. But I tasted it and it's sweetened. And honestly, it doesn't even taste like lentils anymore. It tastes like a sweet cream. Um, let me try that again. Try it. Let me try that again. That's crazy. I don't know. That's crazy. Okay, I got a spoon for the sugar. I don't want to get that one wet. So I'm going to just try this. Let me try this a little bit here. Yeah, it still has the skins on there, but it kind of tastes like oatmeal. That lentil flavor, it disappears into the sugar, and there's not that much sugar in there, so it's slightly sweetened. But I don't think, um, I don't know. I don't know if I should put that in the blender, the high powered blender, or blend it in this for a little longer. I don't know if it'll break it down enough, but I mean, there's enough liquid to strain it, and then maybe I could put that in the blender and add oh, that, you know what, that's going to taste good with vanilla. I am quite shocked, guys. I'm very shocked with this. So what should I do? Strain it and then blend it again, or should I add the rest of the lentils? So see that the liquid like escapes out of this, so it's not really meant for very liquidy things. It's meant for thicker things. I don't know. I got to make a decision quick because time's a ticking. Okay, let me get this over here. Dr. Charlie J, brother, how you doing? Welcome in. Everything tastes like chicken, says Henry. All right, okay, let's just I'm gonna strain this, and let's give you a let's just give you this view here. Okay, so we're gonna put that in here and use that to strain. Let's see. Oh, let's strain this stuff. I might just put this in the blender. I don't know. Let's strain this. Let's get it to an angle where everybody can see, Susie. Sorry about that. Okay, we're just gonna strain. I don't know. I don't even know if this is necessary, but the peeling, what the cascara, right? The skin, the lentil skin, is still there, still present. So let's see if we can get a nice silky smooth consistency here. It's already pretty smooth and nice. I just want to separate the skin. Oh, that looks like refried beans. Are we getting a lot of liquid down there? I don't know. Maybe I should blend it more. I don't know. This is why it's an experiment, guys. Still trying to figure out the best way to go about processing these lentils into a creamer. Because we might be seeing this in the stores pretty soon. I don't know. Boy, just that's gonna be sweet. I don't know if that will if I can get more lentil out of that. So that's put that aside. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. So this is what we got here. So I want some more of this. I'm going to go ahead and blend the rest and then add it all together. I think that's what I'm going to do. But this is what we got. This is what we got. And it actually tastes pretty good. Yeah, that's thick. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. The lentil flavor, a hint of lentil is still there, but the sugar just heightened the lentil. It just totally heightened the flavor, but it gave it a nice, refreshing finish. Really refreshing, fresh, with a little bit of sweetness in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna do something with this. I might eat this. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll throw it into a bread. Maybe I'll throw that into a dough. I don't know. But I don't want to throw that away. So we're gonna just blend the rest. We're gonna blend the rest. I gotta do it. I don't want it all to like spill out because it's just so messy. Okay, so let's blend this rest of this stuff. Okay. Please don't make a lot of mess. Please don't be messy. Okay, so we're gonna blend the rest of that. Let's get that done. It's actually kind of interesting, and it's not bad. It kind of tastes like I don't know if any of you guys have done like microgreens or done wheatgrass. Wheatgrass, it kind of reminds me of that. So let's put this aside over here, and I'm gonna go mute, and I'll be right back with the sound. Okay, sorry. I've been talking this whole time. I forgot to unmute. Excuse me. So what's going on here is this darn thing here is just leaking too much. As I don't want to show you. It's just. But I'm gonna transfer this into here, and we're gonna blend the rest. We're gonna blend it for the rest of the. I'm gonna do that. Let me just get all this out of the way, and so we got. Where's our? Oh, I wish the darn lights would work over here. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna blend in that right there. Kate Smasher! Is that how you drink your coffee? Okay, let me just refresh your memory on my coffee drinking habits. I don't drink coffee to wake up. I drink coffee for dessert. So black coffee is hardly a dessert, Mr. Gate Smasher. I don't drink coffee like people drink Red Bull or, to get going. I drink coffee as a dessert because I love the flavor. I love adding a whole bunch of flavors to that flavor, like caramel, chocolate, hazelnut. I mean, you name it. All the stuff that goes on a banana split tastes great in a coffee. so I blended this again. Come here. So let's see. Ooh, that's a nice. That's a nice thick consistency. This one is. Let's look at it. Let's look at it with the spoon. Oh my God. Oh, this looks so rustic. Just the color of it. Let me bring it over here to the stove. See that color? Let me see. Look at that. Let's look at that. Oh my God. Let's look at this. I don't even think you need to strain this. Oh my goodness. And we're going to make a cup of coffee because we're going to try this. So this one, I don't think it has the sugar. No. Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. Okay, hang on. We'll put that in pause. We're going to add sugar. We're going to add the lentil stuff that we had. And we're going to put it all together. We're going to add sugar. So just like this. That's going to be our the amount of coffee creamer we're making. So I already added three of these spoons of sugar, and I'm going to add just one more. And I'm going to add vanilla to this. Let's get some vanilla. Oh my God, I should have just done that in the blender the first time. But that's why it's an experiment, guys. So we're experimenting. So I got my vanilla that we picked up in Mexico while we were down there. And I'm going to do a, how much vanilla? Let's see, what do we have? Half a teaspoon, maybe? Maybe we'll do like a half a teaspoon or teaspoon. Half a teaspoon, maybe. Meat Smasher says, I drink black coffee because everyone put creamer and sugar in theirs. I wanted mine to stay out on my desk. People always lose their cups or got traded. Try mine, try mine. Nobody likes to try mine. Oh no, that's the only reason why you drink your black, for fear of people stealing it? Screw that. Put some chili oil in it then. Hey, they make a chili coffee too. You can get a chocolate bar that has red chili in it and just stir that into your coffee. Teach them a lesson. Okay, so we're going to do a half teaspoon of vanilla. Okay. Like that. Drop it in there. Okay. We're going to try. We're going to blend it again. Oh my God. There's nothing left. It's just pure silky smoothness. Okay, let's blend it again. All right, I'm gonna go mute. Okay, here we go. Let's take it back over here. I need to clean my stove now. It's so dirty. Okay. Darn it. It's the heat. Sure did create a vacuum. All right. Look at that. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you this. This is our lentils creamer. And I got the coffee maker is on, so I'll be brewing a cup here pretty soon. Look at the consistency of that. Okay, that was in the blender. I'm going to try this. It is silky smooth. I know. Let me try just a little. Oh my God, the vanilla finishes it very well. The vanilla accents the sugar with the texture of the lentils, making it creamy. That's good. I wonder if it's too thick though. But we'll see. We're gonna put it in a cup of coffee. Okay, so I'm not gonna add my usual. I'm not gonna add my usual coffee creamer that I usually use. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do a cup of coffee and this creamer and see. Sorry, this is Just used this, what, a couple nights ago. And so we were going to do caramel macchiato coffee. Right? Right. And so we're going to brew just a medium cup. And I'm going to add creamer to that. Let's see. Wipe down my stove. That looks really good. And it tastes really good. I am quite surprised with this concoction here. It's actually not bad at all. Lentils. Lentils has what, protein? It's got some protein, packed with protein. I just want to see what the reaction is going to be when I add the coffee creamer to the coffee. I want to see how well it sticks together. Okay. Oh, that smells delicious. My goodness. Smells delicious. This is how Gate Smasher drinks his coffee. Really? Gate Smasher? It's fine. It's fine. Everybody steals your coffee. Not cool. Okay. Let's get a spoon. And let's try this creamer, guys. Oh, I'm nervous. So here we go. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. So nervous. Just pour it in, Sizzy. Need definitely need to show. Let's see. That's crazy. I like the flavor of that. Just want to see if it curdles, or you know how sometimes, well, sometimes when I do when I put my alcohol in the coffee. So I'm actually gonna all right. Let's try it. Actually holds up pretty well. I really want to put caramel with it. But this is how it looks. Let's see if we can get some better light. Okay, this is what it looks like. Nice little foam on the top, huh? Oh my God, everybody, it's face to ace. For real? So that's what it looks like. We can get it. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it, because then after that, I wonder what happens when I do the. Does it make foam? Of course, it's not. It's you can sweeten it more. I don't go heavy on my sugar only because I use my sugar with all the food that I add. So that actually tastes good. I need to get another one of these. So I'm gonna dress mine up with a little bit of caramel. The whole caramel factory is going into this cup, and some whipped cream. It's actually not bad. I don't know if anybody would be able to tell. If anybody would be able to tell that that was lentil creamer. So, and then I like to, since this is a caramel macchiato, this is how I like to. that's how I like to do it. And what else? A little bit of that. And if I had little chocolate chips, I would do that too. A little bit of cocoa powder, just like so. And this is how I do my coffee dessert with lentil creamer. And this doesn't have my normal creamer that I use, which is usually like a Bailey's or something. Let's try it. Mm. let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's so good with the caramel. That is not bad. That's actually really good with all the other sweeteners. I mean, it makes it even more fabulous. But I tried it without the extra stuff, and that's not bad. So you can freeze this stuff too. It'll keep in the fridge for a couple of days. Make a small batch, and or make a hefty batch, and keep a batch in the fridge for a couple of days, and then freeze the rest. That's what I read with the lentils. So if you make this stuff at home, oh god, that's so good. And it's not curdling. There's no curdling going on in there. It's like it's keeping a nice silky consistency in the liquid. It's not separating. There's no separating going on. Actually, it looks like the surface of Mars or Jupiter going on in there, which is kind of cool. So that's actually something cool to look at while you're, I don't know, it's just cool. I don't know if you guys can see it like I can. So, I mean, that's the chocolate in there, and that's the whipped cream, but that's just really cool. I like it. Yes, so that was a success. You want to try lentils at home. As you can see right here, I'm making some sprouts on the counter, and this is the second day of my sprouts, and they're just they're growing out of the lid here. So in 5 more days, 5 more days, this jar will be full of sprouts for sandwiches. So that's what I'm doing here on the counter. But just got to cover it with the black bag. Don't let no sun in. Make sure you tilt it into a bowl, and your sprouts will grow like crazy amazing. So I've been meaning to do that like a week ago, but I couldn't find my seeds. So here's your lentil creamer coffee. It was a success. Do it in the blender, and you don't have to strain it. You won't have to strain it because it blends everything. And it tastes thick too. It's thick. It's a thick consistency. I mean, I guess you can water it down with the if you have any leftover juice in your lentil pot, the pot that you cook them in, you can add that to the juice. But I think I basically did a cup of lentils, made this much. Made this much. So, and I added, I just covered the lentils with water. So here's your lentil creamer, and you get a nice smooth, silky lentil creamer. And it just said to add more liquid from what's left over when you boiled your lentils. If you have liquid left over, just add that in there to adjust the consistency that you like. So I like it. So cool. Hi, Henry. How you doing? Good to see you. How's camping? So yeah, that's the lentils. That's the lentils creamer. I really liked how that came out. If you want to try that at home, all I did was I soaked the lentils overnight. Boiled them for 15 minutes. I added just a small, tiny amount of rice. It said it makes it more smooth. So if you can't do carbs, don't add the rice. Try it without the rice. But that's very little tiny bit. So anyways, that's what I did to this concoction. And after the lentils cooked, I went ahead and put it in the processor, added the sugar, and the processor didn't work for me very well because I think mine is a little outdated. So the Ninja blender worked very well, and blended it all the way down to where I didn't even have to strain it. So it made it a nice creamy substance, creamy liquid. So that's how I did it. So if you want to try that at home, go ahead and give it a try. I think you'll like it. Add a little vanilla. I added cane sugar and vanilla. You can do brown sugar. You could do date paste. You can do stevia. You can do monk fruit sugar or no sugar. I don't know. You could also do syrup, like maple syrup. That also works good. And for sweeteners, chocolate, cocoa powder. I might cut this in half and do half of it with cocoa powder, and probably caramel for the sweetener, for a little more sweetener. I'm almost out of my caramel, but that's it, guys. Hope she shakes it. But yeah, it's a really nice. It turned out to be a really nice consistency. It's an interesting color. I mean, it's a yellow lentil. I think that was yellow. They looked yellow. So yeah, just add some sugar, vanilla to that, blend it, and you'll have a nice creamy lentil creamer. And this is what we got. Nice coffee here. So yeah, it's really nice. Really nice. So thank you all for watching. Try this at home, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. So I love you all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. And if you like this video, push that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Have I tried the coffee in the tube from Norway area? No, never tried it. Henry's it. I'll have to look it up. Is it accessible here in the States? Well, obviously it is, because you've tried it then, right? So no, but I will. I'll look it up and see. That's really good stuff. And thank you. I will look that up. I like your tent, by the way. It's really cool. I like it how it suspends like that. And I did look it up, and I really liked it. But I have my air mattress is just as high as your tent. So I think it's like, what is it like? Is it 22 inches? 22 inches high or something? It's perfect. You can roll right out of bed, right on your feet. It's awesome. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. It's been an hour and 10 minutes, and I appreciate your time. And thank you. Have a good rest of your week. Happy hump day to everybody. See ya.